This is Michael Zingar for All Exotic Tarot and Divination. Today's video I'm shooting from my hospital room. Basically, that's why you guys haven't seen videos in a while, but someone replied to the Ancestor Altar YouTube video that I made, and he had some follow-up questions, so that will be the topic of discussion for this video. And basically, if you haven't seen the two videos that I made on building an Ancestor Altar, I suggest that you take a look at those, and then you can follow up with this video. Alright, so Nick had a question basically about if he could put his Ancestor Altar in a cabinet, because he has limited space and living situation where he kind of wants to keep it private. That's totally fine. You should leave it open for at least an hour a day. A very powerful Santero that I know, before he got crowned, he had his Ancestor Altar in the top part of his closet. And he did that for years, kept it very simple, wasn't a full boda or anything like that, just the same type of altar that I showed you guys how to set up. So basically, you know, if you have privacy concerns or due to your professional situation where you'd have people coming to your house, you can do that. You can put it inside a cabinet, you can put it inside a closet, that's fine, but you should expose it at the same time, and do your prayers in front of it pretty much at the same time every day, and at least leave it open for at least 1 hour. Alright, he had questions about when he lights the candles and offers a glass of water or offers food, will he be feeding negative ancestors? There's a yes and no to that. When you make the offerings, basically you should make a request that this is for all positive spirits and angels that are in your life that want to uplift you, and that you're providing these things for them. That way the negative spirits or the negative ancestors can't eat off of it. So basically offer it only to spirits that are willing to give you light, love, health, and prosperity, and that's who the offerings are for. He had a question about all the time he has negative energy surrounded by it. So basically he's wondering, how can I use my Ancestor Altar to help alleviate that? So the best way is to get something like a punch bowl, and you want to fill that with clean drinking water. You want to put some cascarilla in there, a little bit of holy water, and some agua de Florida or Florida water, and some white petals. And basically, when you do your prayers in front of the altar and you venerate your ancestors and you give offerings of food, keep that in front of the actual altar. You can go into it, you put your hands in it, wash your hands a little bit, do your head, do your body, go all the way down, up and down your legs and down your back. But it's very important, the last motion that you should do, you should flip off any water or negative energy, okay? And if you're feeling down, negative, you need a spiritual pick-me-up, that's a good way to do it. And you change out that bowl that you have in front of your altar the same amount of time that you would change out the actual water in your cups. So to keep negative spirits away, that's a good way to do it. Before you actually set up your altar, you should do something like, if you're Catholic, put the holy water on the floor or what have you. You can use sage and sage the house and then set up your altar. He had a question, should I stop doing the holy water thing or the saging thing? Will my Ancestor Altar take care of it? Well, the answer is basically no, you should do both. Okay? The Ancestor Altar will suck up a lot of that negativity in your life, and you'll see it reflected in your water, because your water will get ungodly cloudy compared to like your test cup that you leave out someplace else. But also you should, it's a good practice to sage your house. I do mine every day, but you should be doing it at least once a week. All right, now as far as like maintenance for the altar, you had questions about cleaning the cups and cleaning the cloth. When you change the water, if it's really cloudy, even if it's not really cloudy, once a week you should change and refresh your altar. You dump the actual water down in the toilet because you don't want to get that in the sink or the eating area. But his question was, hey, he's worried about the negative energy that's in the cup. Once you dump it out, put some more water in it, rinse it out again, dump it out in the toilet again, and then that cup will be safe to wash in the sink with the rest of your dishes. He had questions about the actual cloth. You can wash the cloth with your normal laundry with your whites, and there's no special procedure for that. So that's pretty much how you maintain it. You want to do it, either every 4 days or once a week at least. And each time that you refresh your altar, you should sage your house. So that's generally Nick's questions. I'm going to do some of the more commonly asked questions. People like to put pictures up of their ancestors around the Ancestor Altar. You don't necessarily have to do that, but if you do that, do not include any picture that has anybody that's living. It's kind of a good way to bring bad luck and to their life and stuff like that. It might even kill them. If you try to use that as a curse, the ancestors are not going to play that, and all that negative energy that you're putting out, that's going to go against you. Let's see, another commonly asked question is what food should I offer? Basically, whatever your ancestors ate or whatever you're eating should be fine. I make a point to give a little bit of each one of my meals when I feed my ancestors, and I'll put it on a plate. Remember, it's very important to have a separate set of plates for the ancestors. You don't want to mix those up with your own plates. And also, if you give tobacco products, you do not want to smoke those tobacco products afterwards. You don't want to eat any of that food that you offer afterwards. That's what is for the dead is for the dead. It's not for the living. So basically, another thing too, do not light any of the tobacco products. Unlike the Orisha, where you would take a few drags of the cigar before you give it to Elegua, you do not do that for your ancestors. You just set it down there and let them handle it. Once your altar's set up, it's a good idea to set up some kind of form of divination as far as communication. I have a video on here for Egyptian fortune sticks. It's probably the best way to do it. And I talk about how to use your altar to charge those sticks up. That way you can get yes or no's. When you do start offering food, it's not a bad idea to divine with your ancestors to make sure they like what you're serving them. And after a while, you get a feel for what they will accept and won't accept. There's no straight answer for everyone on that. One thing that you do want to do is not salt the food after it's been cooked. If the recipe does take salt during the cooking process, that's fine. Last thing you want to do is put raw salt onto the offerings. Let's see, any other questions? think that's about it. So basically, I hope that helps you out, Nick. If anybody else has questions about ancestor veneration, feel free to drop me a line. If I get enough questions, I'll make another video and answer these for you. If not, if it's just a really simple, quick question, I'll answer it in the comments. Well, I want to thank all of you for watching, family. Remember that there's a part of you that you haven't tapped into that has potential for deep spirituality, and that no matter what you've done in life, it's the day that you're living now and that day forward and what good you do in the world that matters to God. Thank you all for watching. Please like and subscribe to my website, and basically, sharing good health to you all.